have the card in there recording it as well?
Huh?
Do we have the card in there?
Yeah, it should be in there.
So we should be recording this as well onto the cards.
It is.
We turned up. We're in heat number 4 of the 200 medley relay. And at this moment, we are in the championship leg. And in first place, we have St. Paul School for Girls, so 158.06. And second, we have the Key School at 202.49. Severn at 202.68. Maryville Prep, 205.66. And John Carroll, 211.04. And now for the A-Conference Championship Heat, the fastest schools in the A and B in the 200 medley relay. In lane 2, we'll have Bryn Mawr. Lane 3 will be Spalding. Lane 4 will be St. Mary's. Lane 5 will be McDonough. Lane 6 will be NDP. Lane 7 is Mount DeSales. Lane 8 is IND. And lane 9 is Roland Park. The league record for this, the IAAM record, is 144.56, set by McDonough just last year. All-American times for this, for consideration, are 146.44. And a definite A All-American time is a 144.54. So we'll see what we can do with this this heat and this finals of the 200 medley relay. McDonough's out to a quick lead, followed by NDP. And the exchange for breaststroke. It's still McDonough, then NDP. Over in lane 1 is Bryn Mawr. And Mount DeSales, all making a charge. Archbishop Spalding also getting into the race. And the exchange to fly. And here we are as we do an exchange for freestyle. Looks like McDonough is going to pull away and run away with the 200 medley relay. Second place is NDP, trying to hold off run from Archbishop Spalding, Bryn Mawr, and Mount DeSales. So it's going to be really close for third. We're coming to the wall. It looks like it's going to be Archbishop Spalding. Yes, Archbishop Spalding followed by Bryn Mawr. So we go McDonough first, Notre Dame Prep second, Bryn Mawr just behind Archbishop Spalding. Time for the winning time, a 1:44.52. It is a new IAAM record, a conference record, beating it by 4/100ths of a second from last year. And a automatic All-American A bid for right on the 1:44.54 time that they needed.
A short break, about 5 minutes.
There'll be a 5-minute break here, and we'll be back to you in just a few. Thank you. And we pick up the action with the women's 200 freestyle. 8 lengths of the pool. There will be 6 heats of the 200 free. And heat number 1, in lane 4, sophomore Jilly Prosham. In lane 5, Emily Collier. And in lane 6, Emma Kalinsky. First 2 swimmers from the Key School, and Emma's from IND. By most standards, this is a sprint, but for swimmers that are not in the pool every day, this tends to be more of a middle distance swim. The swimmers are looking to have good streamline coming off the walls. And that's in a kind of a pencil formation with their hands out in front, locked together, and a big strong kick off the wall. A total of 8 lengths of the pool. We're at the 4th length. And half the race is finished. Great crowd out here today. There's standing room only at the Mangione Aquatic Center at Loyola University. Great venue. This championships has been held at McDonough for the last several years. Another great venue. 2 of the nicest pools here in the Baltimore area. Grateful to the folks at Loyola for hosting the IAAM championships. Sue Thompson does a remarkable job at getting these venues set up for the conference as the executive director. And we're just pleased to be here and enjoying the activities here on this Super Bowl Sunday. The lead held by Key School's Emily Collier. Followed by her teammate, Jilly Prosham. And from IND, Emma Kalinsky in lane number 6. And Collier finishes with a 2:43.19. Dropping almost 20 seconds from her sea time. Followed in second by Emma Kalinsky from IND with a 2:59.52. And then finally by Jilly Prosham in lane number 4 with a finals time of 3:00.48. So all 3 girls got better times than their sea times. Congratulations to them. Heat number 2, step into the blocks. And in the water. Lane number 1, we have Lauren Davidson from Maryvale. Lane number 2, Claire Sprungle from St. Mary's. Sarah Meridian from Severn in lane number 3. Hope Dixon in lane 4 from St. Mary's. Kylie Labotier from Maryvale in lane 5. Emily Wilson from St. Mary's in lane 6. Winifred Eber from St. Paul's in lane 7. Allison O'Brien from IND in lane 8. And Molly DiBaggio from Maryvale Prep in lane number 9.
Next close race here at the end of the pool.
Early lead held by Hope Dixon, but on the turn we got Kylie Labotier from Maryvale Prep making the move, and neck and neck as we go into the next turn. Kylie Labotier from Maryvale now taking the lead. She comes in with a seed time of 2:40.44. And now the final 50. Kylie extending her lead to a little bit more than a body length. Hope Dixon still holding on to second. Sarah Meridian in third. And that looks like the way we're going to finish. Kylie Labotier with a 2:31.81. Hope Dixon in second with a 2:35.03. Sarah Meridian with a 2:37.82 in third from Severn. And in fourth place, 2:40.71 from Claire Sprungel from St. Mary's. Emily Wilson with a 2:41.29. Winifred Eber with a 2:44.40. And Allison O'Brien, a 2:45.89. Heat number 3. Swimmers to the blocks. A little bit of movement on the blocks. The official called him to stand up. Actually, he's calling quiet for the start. And heat number 3 is in the water. Lily Kingston from St. Paul's School in lane number 1. Claire McIntyre from Bryn Mawr in lane 2. Katie Smith in lane 3 from John Carroll. Maddie Skolsky from Archbishop Spalding in lane 4. Lucia Aldovey from St. Paul's in lane 5. Lindsay Miller in lane 6 from Archbishop Spalding. Also from Spalding, Mackenzie Miller in lane 7. Elena Gasker from IND in lane 8. And in lane 9, Juliet Lures from Severn. Early lead by Lucia Aldovey. Archbishop Spalding with a short lead. And Maddie Skolsky, her teammate, pressing her for the lead at this point. So the two Spalding girls out in front. Now we're seeing Lily Kingston from St. Paul's also make a run down in lane number 1. And Lucia Aldovey from St. Paul's right in the mix as well. As we go into the last 50, we have Maddie Skolsky with the lead, followed by her teammate Lindsay Miller. And Lucia Aldovey from St. Paul's in third. And now the sprint to the finish. And that's how they're going to finish in this heat of the 200 free. It will be Skolsky, Miller, and Aldovey. followed by Kingston, Lures, Miller, Gasker, and Katie Smith. Heat 4 to the blocks. Heat number 4 in the water. In lane number 1, Lily Millstone from Roland Park. Abby Pugh from Maryvale in lane number 2. Maddie Enos from Roland Park in lane 3. Elena Gibson from Roland Park in lane 4. From Mount DeSales, Christina Murtha in lane 5. Bailey Jackson in lane 6 from Bryn Mawr. Amelia Johnson from St. Mary's in lane 7. Deirdre Pfeiffer in lane 8 from St. Paul's. And Lainey Bullock from Severn in lane number 9. Bailey Jackson with the early lead as she comes to the turn here. And makes the split at 134.92. Followed by Murtha from Mount DeSales and Elena Gibson from Roland Park. 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the pool here. And it appears it's the way they're going to finish this heat, with Bailey Jackson in a real strong finish. A 2:07.83. In second place, Christina Murtha from Mount DeSales, 2:12.78. Third was Elena Gibson, a 2:14.01 from Roland Park, followed by her teammate Maddie Enos, 2:20.91 in fourth. In fifth, it was Abby Pugh, 2:23.43. In sixth place from St. Mary's, Amelia Johnson. In seventh, Lily Millstone from Roland Park at 2:25.98. In eighth is Kelsey Cashman at 2:29.06. Excuse me, that was Juliet Lures from Severn in lane number 9. And in ninth place, it was Elena Gasker from IND. Okay, we're coming up on heat number 5 of event number 2. In lane number 1, we have Lexi Riegert from Mount DeSales. Lane 2 is Sophia Valkenberg from IND. Lana Kate from Severn in lane number 3. Isabella Catania from NDP in lane 4. Nina Kaloji from Bryn Mawr in lane 5. Anwen Byrne from McDonough in lane 6. Hannah Shaffrey from Mount DeSales in lane 7. Elizabeth Polydefkis from Bryn Mawr in lane 8. And Kelsey Cashman from McDonough in lane 9. And when Byrne from McDonough with the early lead here. Followed by Nina Kaloji from Bryn Mawr School in second. And real close between 3 swimmers in third place. And hanging on here to win this heat from McDonough, Anwin Byrne with a 1:57.04, followed in second by Nina Kaloji from Bryn Mawr, a 2:00.37. Then Isabella Catania, 2:03.85 in third. Fourth was Elizabeth Polydefkis with a 2:03.87. Kelsey Cashman from McDonough in fifth, the 2:03.95. Isabella Catania from NDP was sixth with a 2:08.83. In seventh was Lana Kate with a 2:13.04. And Sophia Valkenburg from Mount DeSales with a 2:15.72. Championship heat. Heat 6. And they're in the water. Best seat time in this race is from the Key School, Jessie Klein, with a 1:55.92. We have Lauren Ware from Roland Park in lane 1. Grace Serino from McDonough in lane 2. Ellen Brooks from NDP in lane 3. Danielle McNerney from McDonough in lane 4. Jessie Klein in lane 5 from the Key School. Anna Kidd from Mount DeSales in lane number 6. Lucy Hardart from Archbishop Spalding in 7. Greta Peacock from NDP in 8. And Kate Mullaney from NDP in 9. And right now, in lane number 4, it's Danielle McNerney from McDonough, along with down in lane number 8, Greta Peacock from NDP. Coming to the finish in the last turn. 50 left. And over in lane number 8, Greta Peacock taking a lead. Junior from NDP. In the middle of the pool, Danielle McNerney, a sophomore, making the turn and the sprint to home. It is Peacock and McNerney. And it's going to be Peacock, I believe, at the finish. It is Greta Peacock with a 1:53.99. Second was Lauren Ware from Roland Park with a 1:55.38. Danielle McNerney, 1:55.86. In fourth place, Lucy Hardart from Archbishop Spalding, 1:57.77. In fifth, Ellen Brooks from NDP, 1:57.90. In sixth place, Anna Kidd, 1:59.56. In seventh, Jesse Klein from the Key School, 159.57. In eighth, we have Katie McNulty, 2:00:51. And in ninth, Grace Sereno from McDonough, 2:00:97. So that is our 200 freestyle. We will have a break for awards here for the relays, and we will be back to you with the 200 IM in just a few moments. Okay, we're back for the awards presentation of the relays. And shortly we will start the 200 IM. And they are announcing that now. Officials calling the swimmers to the block for heat number 1, 200 IM. All 4 strokes. Butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and freestyle. The IAAM record is held in this event by Jordy Enoch from McDonough back in 2014. The IAAM record, 2:01:69. The All-American standard is 2:01:69. And the consideration for All-Americans at 2:04:02. In heat number 1, in lane number 3, Sophie Storzer. In lane number 4, Lily Millstone from Roland Park. Sammy Dunn from St. Mary's in lane number 5. Grace Lalomia from Maryvale in lane 6. Elizabeth McClellan from Bryn Mawr in lane 7. And Claudia Decker from Severn in lane number 8. We start with the butterfly, then we go to backstroke, breaststroke, and freestyle. Fly, back, breast, and free. Each 50 yards of the pool. Down in lane number 7, Elizabeth McClellan with the early lead. And to switch over to breaststroke. They are allowed 1 dolphin kick and then a breaststroke kick and a pull off the wall before they need to come up into their stroke for breast on each turn. This is where we see a lot of changeover. The breaststrokers really start to make their moves now. And things are getting closer. In the middle of the pool, we have Sammy Dunn, Grace Lalomia, and Lily Millstone all making moves now to chase down Lily McClellan. But she still hangs onto the lead going into the 50 freestyle. Lily Millstone making a move, going into the final turn. Lily Millstone, Elizabeth McClellan. Now it's Lily Millstone. And as we come to the finish, it is going to be Lily Millstone from Roland Park with a 2:48.50, followed by Sammy Dunn of St. Mary's in second with a 2:50.04. Then Elizabeth McClellan, 2:51.17. Grace Lalomia, 2:51.66 from Maryvale Prep. In fifth place, Claudia Decker with a 2:59.69. And then Sophie Storzer from Maryvale Prep. In heat number 2, called to the blocks are Amelia Johnson from St. Mary's. In lane number 2, Allison Diamond from St. Paul's. Hannah Wickling from Archbishop Spalding in lane 3. Ginger Pickett from St. Mary's in lane 4. Sarah Kahindip from the Key School in lane 6. Naya Hines from IND in 7. Isabel Enrique from St. Paul's in lane 8. And Trina Reinhardt from Severn in lane number 9. And the start. Allison Diamond with the early lead from St. Paul's in lane number 2. And it's very close for second place. 4 or 5 schools all challenging for second place. Going into breaststroke. It's still Allison Diamond with the lead, followed by a big group of swimmers vying for second place at the moment. Pack is catching up to the leader, now with about a 3 body length lead. As we'll make the turn for the 50 free. It is getting closer, but Allison Diamond still with the lead in lane number 2. We'll see if she has enough in the tank to hold off the competitors. Right next to her in lane number 3, it's Hannah Wickline. And over in the middle of the pool, we have 2 swimmers making a run at the end, but it's going to be at the finish, Allison Diamond from the St. Paul School at 2:38.86, followed by Katie Anderson from the Key School at 2:40.51. Then Sarah Kahindip from IND at 2:41.85. In 4th place, Hannah Wickline from Archbishop Spalding, 2:41.90. In 5th, Sarah Nelson from John Carroll from 2:43.07. In 6th place, we have Sarah Mima. Whoops, I'm getting ahead of myself, I think, here. Yes, I am. Let's go back to the scoreboard and the times here. In 1st place was Allison Diamond. In 2nd place was lane number 6, Katie Anderson. In 3rd place was lane number 5, Sarah Kahindip. In 4th place was lane number 3, Hannah Wickline. In 5th place, lane number 7, Naya Hines. Now we have heat number 3 called to the blocks. Getting a little a juxtaposition on my call for the finish here. The scoreboard's just a little bit ahead, jumping to the next event. So we have heat number 3 in the water. In lane number 1, Sydney Chamar from St. Paul's. Lane 2, Isabella Clem from Archbishop Spalding in lane number 2. Siggy Soriano from John Carroll in lane number 3. Leah Sweeney from Archbishop Spalding in 4. Sarah Gershman from Severn, lane number 5. Peyton O'Brien from Maryvale in 6. Sarah Nelson from John Carroll in lane 7. Riley Bruning from Bryn Mawr in lane 8. And Sarah Mima from Mount DeSales in lane 9. The packs all together. Hard to call a leader at this point, but it appears to be in lane number 6, Peyton O'Brien with just a couple 100ths of a second lead from Maryville Prep over Leah Sweeney in lane 4. And in lane 8, Riley Bruning is also making a run. So too close to call at this point as we make the turn in breaststroke. Lane number 4, Leah Sweeney looks to have a short lead over Riley Bruning from Bryn Mawr in lane 8. And at the breaststroke to freestyle turn, it is Bruning with the lead now. And starting to pull out just a little bit over Leah Sweeney. And a turn to come home. Again, a very close race between first and second. And here come our third place challengers as well in the middle of the pool. So as we come to the finish, it's going to be Riley Bruning from Bryn Mawr in first. In second, Leah Sweeney from Spalding. In second, 2:25.57. Peyton O'Brien, 2:26.37. And third and fourth, Sarah Gershman, 2:26.79. In fifth place, we have Isabella Clem from Spalding, 2:34.95. In sixth, Sarah Nelson from John Carroll, 2:36.15. Seventh, Sarah Mima from Mount DeSales, 2:36.53. Eighth, it's Sydney Chmar from St. Paul's, 2:43.32. And in ninth, Siggy Soriano from John Carroll. This will be heat number 4 next. In lane number 1, we'll have Delaney Hopkins from John Carroll. Lane 2, Olivia Sheridan from McDonough. Abby Selnick from NDP in lane 3. Jamie Lagambi from NDP in lane 4. Gabriella Alish from Bryn Mawr in lane 5. In lane 6, Jenna Gwynn from Mount DeSales. In lane 7, Lily Raquano from Roland Park. In lane number 8, Ariana Isiwiu from Mount DeSales. And Lily Holsey from Mount DeSales in lane number 9. Number 5, Gabrielle Alish from Bryn Mawr, early lead. Into the backstroke. Alish with the lead, followed by Abby Selnick from NDP and Jamie Lagambi. And it looks like Jamie Lagambi's moved into second place. And into the breaststroke, still Alish with the lead. Lagambi in second. Selnick in third. The top 3 remain the same as they make the turn for the 50 freestyle finish. It is Alish, Lagambi, Selnick. And the 25 yards to home, still Alish, Lagambi, and Selnick. And it looks to be that's how they'll finish. Gabriella Leish from Bryn Mawr, 2:14.89. Jamie Lagombe, 2:15.50 from NDP. Abby Selnick from NDP, 2:17.44. Lily Raquano, 2:19.60 from Roland Park is fourth. Fifth is Jenna Gwynn from Mount DeSales, 2:22.08. Sixth is Lily Halsey from Mount DeSales, the 2:23.90. Seventh in lane number 2 is Olivia Sheridan from McDonough. Eighth is Delaney Hopkins with a 2:26.73. And ninth is Ariana Isaku from Mount DeSales with a 2:32.16. Our fifth and final heat is on the blocks. In lane number 1, we have Lenny Mester from McDonough. Zoe Benitez from Key in lane number 2. Elizabeth Fry from St. Paul School in lane 3. Amber Smith from NDP in lane 4. Megan Lee from McDonough in 5. Marietta Gately from McDonough in 6. Liz Ramoy from NDP in 7. Shannon Brown from Archbishop Spalding in 8. And Isabel Verhanen from Bryn Mawr in 9. Megan Lee out to the early lead from McDonough. Followed by in lane 3, Elizabeth Fry from St. Paul School. So Lee, Fry, and then Amber Smith from NDP, and Marietta Gately from McDonough. So in lane number 3, we got Elizabeth Fry taking over the lead at the turn going into freestyle, followed by Lee from McDonough, and then Gately from McDonough. So we have Fry, Lee, and Gately, and then Amber Smith from NDP. And it's going to be close coming down here to the finish. It's Fry, and it is, Megan Lee from McDonough. Beats her by less than a tenth of a second. So we had Megan Lee from McDonough finishing first with a 2:03.46, followed by Elizabeth Fry from St. Paul's with a 2:03.55. And then in third place, Marietta Gately from McDonough, 2:08.25. 2:09.70 for Amber Smith from NDP. In fifth place, Liz Ramoy from NDP with a 2:10.25. Sixth from Bryn Mawr is Isabel Verhaen, 2:14.13. In seventh, Shannon Brown from Archbishop Spalding, 2:15.26. Eighth, Lainey Mester from McDonough, 2:15.84. And Zoe Benitez from Key at a 2:15.86. So that's your 200 IM. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will have the award presentation for the 200 freestyle. I'm Larry Dukes with John Carnesi and Blake Unger from Media Red Dog in the IAAM Championship Finals here on Super Bowl Sunday 2019. We'll be back. On the awards blocks, we have our top 3 finishers and the 200 free. Your winner from the Key School, Jesse Klein. Third place was Danielle McNerney from McDonough. Oh, I'm sorry, at the A conference, Greta Peacock was your winner. Jesse Klein was in second. I'm sorry, Jesse Klein was the B conference champion. Our next race that we'll be back to you for in just a few moments is the most exciting 50 freestyle. A blink and it's over. 2 lengths of the pool and quite exciting. So we'll be back to you in just a moment with the 50 free. Okay, our 50 freestyle is in the water in Heat 1. Sherry Zhao from Key in lane number 3. Talia Stern from Key is in lane 4. Reed Corey from Maryville Prep, lane 5. Ella Messick from John Carroll in lane 6. And Iman Bhatti from John Carroll in lane 7. And it looks like Ella Messick is going to win this first heat with a time of 34:30. Talia Stern in second, 36:13. Corey Reed in third, 36:41. Iman Bhatti, 41:09 in lane 7, fourth place. And Sherry Zhao from Key in lane number 3. Second heat. In lane 1, we'll have Brooke Bagley, Katie Sullivan from Maryville in lane 2, Kayla Mahan from Key in 3, Riley Mitchell from Severn in lane 4, from St. Paul's in lane 5, Kate Alacones, Sam Parks from Key in lane 6, Sarah Boyce in lane 7 from St. Paul's, Ellie Riep from Roland Park in lane 8, and Emma Kalinsky in lane 9 from IND. Lane number 5, it looks like Kate Alicones with the very short lead. Next to her in lane 6, Sam Parks. As we come to the finish, that's how it's going to be. Kate Alicones first from St. Paul's with a 29.15. Sam Parks in second, 29.26. In third, in lane number 7, is Sarah Boyce. In fourth, in lane number 3, Kayla Mahan. In fifth, in fourth, in fifth, in lane number 8 was Ellie Rhea from Roland Park. Heat 3 of the finals. And step to the blocks. Lane number 1, we have Anna Lenzenweger from Archbishop Spalding. Meredith Weitz in lane 2 from IND. Catherine Harrison in lane 3 from St. Mary's. Tristan Bullock from Severn in 4. Julia Freeman from Archbishop Spalding in 5. Kate Manos from Mount DeSales in 6. Jewel Barner from Severn in 7. Annabelle Hennessy from St. Paul's in 8. And Flora Damon from 7 in 9. And here's how they finish in the 50 free. In first, Annabelle Hennessy, 28.03. Second, Kate Manos, 28.44 from Mount DeSales. Third, Jewel Barner with a 28.86 from Severn. Heat number 4 to the blocks. In lane 1, Nampor Radrier Olivello from Bryn Mawr in lane 1. Annie Walls from Mount DeSales in 2. Graciela Bresci from St. Paul's in 3. Reagan Bodie from Spalding in 4. Sarah Alexander from Mount DeSales in 5. Mackenzie Rowe from IND in 6. Isabella Clem from Archbishop Spalding in 7. In 8, Lindsay Grady from St. Mary's. And in 9, Sarah Eberly from NDP. Heat number 4. The record time for this is held by Anne-Marie Botek, now coach for McDonough, back in 2006 with a 23.44. At the turn in lane number 4, it's Reagan Bodie from Spalding with the short lead over lane 5, Sarah Alexander from Mount DeSales. And at the finish, it's Bodie, 26.24, followed by Alexander, 26.50. And third, Mackenzie Rowe, 26.61. And fourth is Sarah Eberly with a 26.62. Heat 5, it's Sarah Zhang and Bryn Mawr in lane 1. Gray Purcell, lane 2 from Bryn Mawr. IND has Madison Harris in lane 3. McDonough, Zoe Golden in lane 4. Ray Yen Short from McDonough in 5. Sophia Konazaki from Bryn Mawr in 6. Claire Thomas from Roland Park in 7. Abby Gendel from St. Mary's in 8. And Courtney Richard from Maryvale in 9. And on to start, Rayen Short from McDonough with the early lead. Followed closely next to her, Sophia Kunasaki. And at the finish, it is Short from McDonough in lane 5. Kunisaki from Bryn Mawr second. The time for Short was 25:35. And in third, Zoe Golden from McDonough, 26:09. Our final heat, heat number 6. In lane number 1 will be Kenley Hewitt, Hannah Zhang from McDonough in lane 2, Annabelle Lombardo from NDP in 3, Mary Dunworth from Mount DeSales in 4, Claire Bowser from St. Mary's in 5, Danny Gine from McDonough in 6, Alex Volk from NDP in 7, Kate Helmeniak from NDP is at 8, Scarlett Bonner from Roland Park at 9.
Your meet record was set 23:40, 2018.
In the lead in lane number 6 is Danny Gine from McDonough, and that's how it'll finish, 23:58. Claire Bowser from St. Mary's second, 24:21. Alex Volt for an ADP, 24:49. A tie for fourth, Katie Helmeniak from NDP, 24:58. Scarlett Bonner, the same from Roland Park. In fifth, in sixth, we had Annabelle Lombardo from NDP. In seventh, Hannah Zhang from McDonough, 25:11. And in eighth, Kenley Hewitt from Maryville Prep, 26:07. Okay, we're back for the 100 butterfly, event number 5. My favorite event, the 100 fly. The record held in 2017 by Megan Lee, 54:26. Heat 1 from the Key School, Kayla Mahan, Lily Kingston from St. Paul's in lane 5, and Lena Hubbard in lane 6 from Maryville Prep. Lane number 5, Lily Kingston with the lead, coming home. Lily's seat time was a 1:31. It looks like we're going to break that today and get a personal best this year of a 1:22.02. Followed in second by Lena Hubbard in lane number 6 from Maryville Prep, 1:26.22. And Kayla Mahan in third, 1:29.38 from the Key School. Heat number 2. Heat number 2. In lane 2, Claudia Decker from Severn. Caitlin Clark from Archbishop Spalding in 3. In 4, Madeline Toomey from Severn. Ginger Pickett in lane 5 from St. Mary's. In lane number 6, Kat DeLorenzo from Maryville Prep. Sophie Storzer from Maryville Prep in 7. Ashley Lane in 8 from Archbishop Spalding. And Isabel Enrique from St. Paul's in lane number 9. Very close in lanes 4 and 5. Ginger Pickett and Kat DeLorenzo. As they make the turn at the first 50. Ginger Pickett with a slight lead over Madeline Toomey. Starting to extend that by a body length or more as she turns for home. St. Mary's Ginger Pickett looks like she's going to take this heat. Heat number 2 of the 100 fly. Time of 1:17.47. Followed by Caitlin Clark from Spalding, 1:20.49. Madeline Toomey from Severn in third with 1:21.43. In fourth, Claudia Decker, 1:25.35. In fifth place, we have Isabel Enrique, 1:28.15. In sixth, Kat DeLorenzo, 1:28.70. In sixth. In seventh, Sophie Storzer, 1:29.73. And in eighth, Ashley Lane from St. Paul School. In heat number 3, we have Sophie Poole from St. Mary's. Her teammate Piper Anzalo in lane number 2. Annie Walls from Mount DeSales in 3. Her teammate Sarah Mima in lane number 4. Leah Sweeney from Spalding in 5. Madeline Melchione from NDP in lane number 6. Sophia Christoph in from Roland Park in 7. Allison Diamond in 8 from St. Paul's. And Chelsea Elliott from MVP in 9. We have Leah Sweeney and Madeline Melchioni head-to-head in 5 and 6. Melchioni taking the lead from NDP at 29.61 at the turn and looking strong. Sweeney in second on her hip as they make the turn from home. Both swimmers had good underwaters, but Melchioni is a body length and pulling away in lane number 6. Melchioni coming to the wall over Sweeney, and it's Melchioni 103.70, Sweeney 105.53, Sarah Mima 108.67 in third, and fourth Allison Diamond from St. Paul's 109.76, 109.93 for Chelsea Elliott from Maryvale in 5th place. In 6th place, Annie Walls from Mount DeSales, 110.41. In 7th, Piper Anzalo from St. Mary's at 124.42. Heat number 4, lane 1, Abby Seldick from NDP. From Spalding, Natalie Newman in lane 2. Maeve McGee from NDP in 3. Sarah Nelson from John Carroll in 4. Raven Short from McDonough in 5. Michaela Harris from IND in 6. Gray Purcell in lane 7 from Bryn Mawr. Sarah Gershman in lane 8 from Severn. Emma Joyce in lane 9 from Bryn Mawr. And they're in the water. And on the first turn, it's Rayan Short. And neck and neck is Michaela Harris from IND. Rayan Short from McDonough. And it looks like Michaela Harris from IND taking over the lead at the turn. Short in second. Sarah Nelson from John Carroll in third. And some movement down here in lane number 1. Abby Selnick from NDP coming off the wall with the lead. And getting strong, sprinting home. Everything's changing in the leaders. Selnick in lane number 1 over at NDP. Looks like she's going to be the winner of heat number 4. She is at a 102.08. Michaela Harris, 103 flat. Natalie Newman from Archbishop Spalding, 103.34. In 4th place was Rayan. In 4th place was Rayan Short from McDonough. In 5th place is lane number 3, Waveway McGee from NDP. In 6th place is lane number 7, Gray Purcell. In 7th place in lane number 4 was Sarah Nelson. And that's going to be your top swimmers in that heat.
I don't see the red record button on anymore. It's because of my records. Yeah, it just keeps us straight down. Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Final heat. Roxy Nielsen from McDonough in lane number 1. Maddie Wilson from Roland Park in 2. Key Schools, Jesse Klein in 3. And 4, Kira McMullen from McDonough. Danny Guy and her teammate in lane number 5. Ellen Brooks from NDP in 6. Kendall Hooper in 7 from Mount DeSales. Gabriella Elish from Bryn Mawr and in Lily Holsey and Mount DeSales in 9. Jumping out to a very strong lead at this point at the 75. In lane number 5, it's Danny Guy from McDonough. Followed in second by her teammate, Kira McMullen. McDonough could go 1-2 here. So reach for the wall. Danny Guy, McDonough first, 54.94. Second, Kira McMullen, 57.18. And third, Ellen Brooks from NDP, 57.85. Kendall Hooper from Mount DeSales, 59.89 in fourth place. In fifth place, Gabriella Leish from Bryn Mawr, 101 flat. In sixth place, Maddie Wilson from Roland Park, 101.53. And Jesse Klein in seventh place, 101.55. In eighth place, Roxy Nielsen, 103.41. Then in ninth place, Lily Holsey from Mount DeSales, 103.89. Very exciting 100 fly. So we'll take a quick little breather here and come back with the award ceremony for the 50 freestyle, the splash and dash as we call it. And then we'll have the 100 freestyle event number 6 after that. Hey, we're back with the 100 freestyle. Hopefully got a chance to see the awards podium recipients of medals for first to third place in the previous event, the 50 free. Now in the 100 freestyle. Heat number 1 in lane number 4, Talia Stern from Key. Reed Corey from Maryville Prep in lane number 5. Also her teammate, Katie Chamil in lane number 6. And Lauren Milborn from IND in lane number 7. 4 legs of the pool in freestyle. The record for this was a current swimmer here today, and Danny Gine, who just won the 50 freestyle. Her record in the 100 free is 50.73, the IAAM record, and she will be swimming it. Nope, but doesn't look. Nope, she's not in the 100 free today, so we won't get to see Danny the defender record, but we will see Danny in another event this afternoon. So in lane number 6, Katie Chamil from Maryville holding on the lead in the final 25. Pressed over in lane number 4 by Talia Stern from the Key School. Her teammate, Reed Corey, looks like she's going to edge out Stern, and we go Chamil with a 1:20.56. Her teammate Reed Corey, 1:24.45, and Talia Stern from Key was third with a 1:24.94, followed by Lauren Milborn from IND in fourth place with a 1:27.98. So heat number 2 coming up. Lane number 1, Mara Whites from IND. In lane 2, Hannah Hartley from Severn. Lane 3, Grace Lalomia from Maryville Prep. Caitlin Clark in lane 4 from Archbishop Spalding. Abigail Mudd from St. Paul's in 5. Jocelyn Jacobson from Maryville in 6. Claire McIntyre from Bryn Mawr in 7. Meredith Waits from IND in 8th. And Amber Blower from the Key School in 9. Lane number 5, Abigail Mudd with the lead in the first 50. Coming off the wall, followed closely by Jocelyn Jacobson from Maryville in lane number 6, and that's how they'll finish. Mudd from St. Paul's first with a 1:05.23. Second was Jacobson, 1:07.10. And third, Grace Lalomia from Maryville Prep with a 1:10.01 up in lane number 3.
Announcing Heat 3 of lane 1.
Heat 3 will be in lane number 1, Anna Mednick from the Key School in lane 1. Deirdre Pfeiffer in lane 2 from St. Paul's. Megan Wisman in lane 3 from Archbishop Spalding. Tristan Bullock from Severn in 4. Mackenzie Miller in lane number 5 from Archbishop Spalding. Jensen Friedman from Roland Park in 6. Claire Namarowski from St. Paul's in 7. Sydney Chamar from St. Paul's in 8. And Jewel Barner from Severn in 9. In lane 6, Jensen Friedman with the lead. Going out strong in the first 50. In second is Tristan Bullock from Severn. In third, Megan Wisman from Archbishop Spalding. And the turn coming home. Still, it is Friedman in 6. In 7, it's Carrie Namarowski making a bid for second place. So it's Friedman with first at 1:00:29. In second was Megan Wisman, 1:03:83. Tristan Bullock from Severn, third place, 1:03:95. And fourth was Carrie Zamarowski from St. Paul's with a 1:04:35. Heat number 4. In lane 1, Natalie Newman from Spalding. Sarah Zhang in lane number 2 from Bryn Mawr. Brooke Albert from St. Mary's in 3. Lillian Cope from McDonough in 4. Abby Gendell from St. Mary's in 5. Anika Jensen from Severn in 6. Mackenzie Rowe from I&D in 7. Claire Thomas in 8 from Roland Park. And Ariana Asawi from Mount DeSales in 9. In 4, lane number 4, we got Lillian Cope with the lead. Off the wall. Out in 7 from I&D, Mackenzie Rowe in second. As they come to the first 50 turn. Lillian Cope still with the lead. The split time, 27:03. Pulled away with a 2 body length lead in the last 50. And into the turn. It's Lillian Cope all alone. If she doesn't run out of gas, she's going to win this heat from McDonough. It's going to be Cope. Real challenge for second. So it's Cope with a 57.85. Newman with 58.67 in second from Spalding. In third, it's I&D's Mackenzie Rowe, 58.98. 1:00:00. Abby Gendell from St. Mary's in fourth. Heat number 5. We have Madeline Harris in lane 1 from I&D. Elena Gibson from Roland Park in lane 2. Elizabeth Polydefkis from St. Mary's from Bryn Mawr in lane 3. Julia Starrett from St. Mary's in 4. Kate Mullaney from NDP in 5. Sophia Kanasaki from Bryn Mawr in 6. Kylie Swan from Mount DeSales in 7. Hannah Shaffrey from Mount DeSales in 8. And Mary Brooks from NDP in 9. Swimmers to the blocks. Looks like we're missing Hannah Shaffrey out of this heat. And the early lead in lane number 4, Julia Starrett from St. Mary's. Too close to call at this point. The whole pack is together. They come into the 50-yard turn with 50 left. Still, Julia Sterrett from St. Mary's still with a short lead. Right next to her. And maybe just edging her out at this point is Kate Mullaney from NDP. As we come to the wall, it looks like Mullaney's going to be the winner of this heat. Kate Mullaney from NDP with a 55.94, followed by Sophia Konosaki, 56.43 from Bryn Mawr. Sterrett from St. Mary's was a 56.50 in third. And in fourth place, we had Elizabeth Polydefkis from Bryn Mawr. The last and final heat. In lane number 1 from NDP, Kate Helminiak. Lane 2 from McDonough, Mia Dobson. Lane 3, Lauren Ware from Roland Park. From McDonough in lane 4, Danielle McNerney. Fiona Shear from the Key School in 5. Claire Bowser in 6 from St. Mary's. Anna Kidd in 7 from Mount DeSales. Alex Volk from NDP in 8. And Hannah Zhang from McDonough in 9. Fiona Shear, early lead off the first turn. And the whole pack just behind her on her hip as she makes the turn in the first 50. Still holding on. Fiona Shear, followed by Claire Bowser and Danielle McNerney. But Shear is pulling away as she makes the final turn to come home. And coming down the stretch here, it's Fiona Shear, followed by Claire Bowser. The way it's going to finish is Shear, 50.96 for Key in first. Claire Bowser from St. Mary's in second, 52.94. 53.08 for Danielle McNerney from McDonough. In fourth was Roland Park's Lauren Ware, 53.10. It was actually tied for fourth with McDonough's Mia Dobson at both at 53.10. In sixth place, Alex Volk from NDP, 53.71. So we'll go to the awards for the 100 butterfly. And when we come back, we'll have the first couple heats of the 500 as I take a break, and we have video only for the first two heats of the 500 freestyle. We'll be back with that action, and while you enjoy the video of the award ceremony and the video for the first two heats of the 500. Thank you. Okay, we're rejoining you in heat number 3 of 4. About halfway through, well, just over halfway through the 500. In lane number 1, Zoe Ackerson from St. Mary's. Lane 2, Kira Stocksdale from Mount DeSales. Laura Kate from Severn in lane 3. Sarah Alexander in lane 4 from Mount DeSales. Nina Kaloji from Bryn Mawr in 5. Greta Peacock in 6 from NDP. Maddie Wilson in 7 from Roland Park. Sophia Vandenberg from IND in 8. And Riley Bruning from Bryn Mawr in 9. It appears that the current leader out in lane 6, Greta Peacock from NDP. Followed by Nina Kaloji from Bryn Mawr in lane number 5. While we watch the 500, I can give you some updates on the team scores at this point. In the B Conference, in 5th place, John Carroll at 95. Maryvale with 149 in 4th. In 3rd place is the Key School, 167. Severn at 217. And in 1st place, the St. Paul School for Girls with 242 points. In the A Conference, in 8th place, IND with 46. St. Mary's with 71. Spalding with 85 in 6th. In 5th, Roland Park with 95. 4th, Mount DeSales with 98. Bryn Mawr with 129. And the close race in 2nd is NDP with 231.5. And in 1st place at the moment is McDonough School with 255.5. So just 24 points separate the 1st and 2nd place schools. Also, if we could run down quickly the place finishers so far. In the 200 medley relay, the A Conference, McDonough finished in 1st. Notre Dame Prep came in 2nd, and Spalding in 3rd. In the B Conference, it was St. Paul's in 1st, Key in 2nd, Severn in 3rd. In the 200 freestyle, A Conference, Greta Peacock won that. Lauren Ware came in 2nd, and Danielle McNerney 3rd. In the B Conference, it was Jessie Klein, Lana Kate, and Abby Pugh. In the 200 IM, in the A Conference, was Megan Lee. 2nd, Marietta Gately. And in 3rd was Amber Smith. In the B Conference was Elizabeth Fry in 1st, Zoe Benitez in 2nd, and Peyton O'Brien in 3rd. In the 50 free, in the A Conference, Danny Gein in 1st, Claire Bowser in 2nd, Alex Volk in 3rd. In the B Conference, Kenley Hewitt in 1st, Graciela Bresci in 2nd, and Annabelle Hennessy in 3rd. The 100 fly in the A Conference, Danny Gein in 1st, Kira McMullen in 2nd, and Ellen Brooks in 3rd. In the B Conference, Jessie Klein in 1st, Sarah Nelson in 2nd, and Allison Diamond in 3rd. In the 100 free, in the A, Claire Bowser in 1st, Danielle McNerney in 2nd, and a tie between Mia Dobson and Lauren Ware for 3rd. In the 100 free, in the B Conference, Fiona Shear in 1st, Annika Jensen in 2nd, and Tristan Bullock in 3rd. And we are in the 4th and final heat of the 500 free. In lane number 1, Jamie Lagombi from NDP. Lane number 2, Lainey Meister from McDonough. Lane number 3, Nicole Bayrams from Roland Park. Kiara McMullen from McDonough in 4. Lucy Hardart from Spalding in 5. Evie Kroll from Severn in 6. Zoe Benitez from Key in 7. Grace Serino from McDonough in 8. And Julia Merriman from NDP in 9. The early leader in lane number 6, Evie Kroll, just ahead of Kira McMullen from McDonough, and Bayrams from Roland Park is in 3rd. Coming up to the halfway point in the 500 free. The record, the MIA record, is 4:57.11 by Amanda Chabot back in 2014. Race getting a little bit closer. And a jockey for the lead between lanes 4, 5, and 6. That's McMullen, Hardart, and Kroll. And right now it looks like Hardart is getting a little bit of a edge. By just over 1/10 of a second. Lane number 3, Nicole Barnes is also making a run at the leaders. And now it's Lucy Hardart in lane number 5. In lane number 4, Kira McMullen from McDonough. They finished the 15th lap of 20. Now those two swimmers creating a body length lead over the 3rd and 4th place swimmers. McMullen and Hardart. Going down to the turn for the final 50. And it's Hardart in lane 5 with a half a body length lead. McMullen, Kira McMullen making a run, but Hardart has the kick. The last 25. Hardart sprinting, big solid kick. McMullen trying to make a move. Not going to be enough. It is going to be Lucy Hardart from Archbishop Spalding. Kira McMullen finishing 2nd from McDonough. Winning time 5:04.82. 5:06.72 was the 2nd place. Nicole Barnes from Roland Park, 5:11.93 is 3rd. Evie Kroll from Severn is 4th with a 5:13.01. Jamie Lagombi at 5:18.11 for NDP is 5th. 6th is Lainey Meister from McDonough, 5:20.23. 7th is Gracie Serino, 5:21.41. And 8th, Julia Merriman, 5:22.27. And 9th is Zoe Benitez with a 5:24.49. That's your 500 free. Next up will be the awards for the 100 free. And we'll be back shortly with the 200-yard freestyle relay. Just a few moments. Well, back to the action with the 200 freestyle relay. Both relays here, the B and the C relay from St. Paul's School for Girls, are in the water. And we're going to enjoy a little inter-squad swim competition. It is our first heat of 5. Unfortunately, we didn't have a competitor for them that is here. But they are on the second 50 of the 200. In the next heat, the second heat, in lane 2 we'll have Severin, in lane 3 we'll have Spalding, and lane 4 we'll have Severin, their B. We have the Severin C in 2, Spalding C in 3, Severin's B in 4, Bryn Mawr's B in 5, McDonough's B in 6, McDonough's C in 7, Maryville's C in 8, and Bryn Mawr's C in 9th. So the schools are allowed to have up to 3 relays, A, B, and C. In the early heats, we'll see the B and C swimmers. And then we'll have a championship round of heats 4 and 5 with just the A-level relay teams for each school. And as we finish up, we have in lane 7, the C relay. Didn't get a time for the B relay team, but the C relay time, 2:24:15.
St. Paul School for Girls. Announcing heat 2, in 2, 7, 3 is Spalding, 4, 7, and 5, Bryn Mawr. Teammates are 6 for Shelby McDonough, and 8, Maryville, and 9, Bryn Mawr. It's heat 2.
Okay, heat 3 of this 200 freestyle relay. In lane number 1, we have Mount DeSales, C. Maryvale in lane 2, B. St. Mary's, C in lane 3. In lane 4, St. Mary's, B. NDP's B in 5. Roland Park in B. Mount DeSales, B in 7. Spalding's B in 8. And IND's B in 9. In the last heat we had McDonough, C, winning that heat, followed by Archbishop Spalding's C, followed by Bryn Mawr's B. So on the first exchange, first in the water is out in lane number 8, Archbishop Spalding. And right there with him was Mount DeSales. We got Spalding, DeSales, and Roland Park into the second exchange. And we have Mount DeSales coming up, followed by Spalding. And now NDP is in the run. It looks like Spalding or Mount DeSales and NDP going into the final exchange. And Mount DeSales getting chased by, and it looks like it's going to be caught by both Spalding, and in the middle of the pool we have NDP, and coming to the wall we got Spalding 1, NDP 2, Mount DeSales 3. Winning time in this heat 1:55.96, followed by NDP with a 1:56.14, and Mount DeSales 1:57.36. Now we get to the A relays. And in the A relays, in lane number 3 will be John Carroll. Lane number 4 will be St. Paul's. Lane number 5 will be Maryvale Prep. Lane number 6 will be Severn. And lane number 7 will be Key. Early lead out there in lane number 5 by Maryvale Prep, followed in lane number 4 and lane 4 by St. Paul's. Then Key School in lane 7, Severn in 6, and John Carroll in 3. Switch over has St. Paul's taking the lead. Maryvale in second. Severn in third, Key in fourth, and John Carroll in fifth. And your winner here is Maryville Prep, touching out St. Paul's by 1/10 of a second, 15 100ths of a second. So it's Maryville Prep first, St. Paul second, Severn third with a 1:59.50, the Key School at 2:04.73, and John Carroll is going to finish up in fifth place with a 2:19.35. Final heat of the 200 freestyle relay coming up. Lane 2, St. Mary's. Lane 3, Bryn Mawr. Lane 4, Roland Park. Lane 5, NDP in lane 5. Lane 6, McDonough. Archbishop Spalding in 7. Mount DeSales in 8. And I&D in 9. Seed times are 1/10 of a second between NDP and McDonough. NDP with a slight edge on the seed times, but let's see what happens in the finals of the IAAM Championship. And in the water they go. Great underwater by McDonough to get out to a short lead over NDP. Another great underwater coming back home for the first exchange. And it's McDonough, NDP, and then Roland Park. Still stands that way. McDonough, NDP, Roland Park. Nip and tuck between McDonough and Roland Park. McDonough with a short lead. Roland Park on her hip for the last exchange, and there they go. And NDP with a great underwater start into the turn. They are virtually tied. Great underwater by NDP. And McDonough, it's going to come down to the touch. As we go to the wall, it is McDonough. Oh no, NDP. Scoreboard 136.68 for NDP. 136.73 for McDonough. Roland Park in third, a 142.03. Then fourth, Bryn Mawr, 142.30. So separation between 1 and 2, just 5 1/100ths of a second. In fifth place, Spalding. In sixth place, St. Mary's. Seventh, we have Mount DeSales. And in eighth place, I&D. What a great 200 freestyle relay. We will come up with the 500 freestyle awards. I'll be back to you with the 100 backstroke in just a few moments. Okay, as we start the 100 backstroke, in heat number 1, we have Iaam Bati from John Carroll, Katie Smith from John Carroll in lane 4, Martha Knob from Bryn Mawr in lane 5, Shirley Prosham from Key School in 6, and Katie Jamil from MVP Maryville Prep in lane 7.
If you start naming some of the other things,
Okay, the early lead out in lane number 5. Martha Knob from Bryn Mawr. And in second place, in 4, is Katie Smith from John Carroll. And Jilly Prosham from Key School in lane number 6. Martha Knob from Bryn Mawr still in the lead. Katie Smith in second. Jilly Prosham from Key School in third place as they come to the wall. And in the first heat, that's how they're going to finish. We got Knob. Well, it doesn't appear she touched the panel, so this time is not official. But Katie Smith won a 127.63. Prosham won a 128.59. Okay. Jamil 136.10. Bati coming into the wall now at a 151.44. So that's your first heat. In heat 2, we have Leanna Hubbard from Maryvale in 1. Juliette Luers from Severn in 2. Jillian Pfeiffer in St. Paul's in 3. Sarah Boyce in St. Paul's in 4. Katie Inman from John Carroll in 5. Lindsay McCullough from Archbishop Spalding in 6. Amber Blower from Key in 7. Katie Novotny from Roland Park in 8. And Siggy Soriano from John Carroll in 9. Heat number 2 in the water. Right now, in lane number 6, Lindsay McCullough with the lead from Spalding. Out in lane number 9, Siggy Soriano making a move now, taking over the lead as we come down in the final lap. As we come to the finish, it might be Siggy Soriano from John Carroll, and it is with a 117.50. McCullough from Archbishop Spalding, a 118.92. Third place, Pfeiffer from St. Paul's, 120.03. Fourth, Luers from Severn, 120.43. In fifth place is Blower from Key School, 120.46. Sixth is Sarah Boyce from St. Paul's with a 121.61. Seventh, Katie Novotny from Roland Park, 123.97. Eighth is Leanna Hubbard from Maryvale, 125.81. And ninth, Katie Eman with a 131.54. As we head on into heat number 3. In lane number 1, Courtney Richard from Maryvale. Lane 2, Brooke Albert from St. Mary's. Lane 3, Claire Namarowski from St. Paul's. Sammy Dunn in lane 4 from St. Mary's. Spalding's Emily Gibbons in 5. Trina Reinhardt in 6 from Severn. Sarah Kahinda from IND in 7. Madeline Toomey from Severn in 8. And Anna Mednick from McKee School in 9. Out in front, in lane number 5 is Gibbons from Spalding with a short lead. Over in lane 6, Severn's Trina Reinhardt. And as they make the turn after the first 50, it is still Emily Gibbons in lane 5. Reinhardt from Severn in 6, and the whole pack very close behind them. And as we go into the last turn, still Gibbons with a body length lead over Reinhardt, and Reinhardt with a 2-body lead over the rest of the pack. As we come to the finish, that's the way it'll be. Gibbons with a 1:11.94. Reinhardt from Severn, second place with a 1:14.32. Toomey from Severn, 1:17.54. Mednick from McKee, 1:17.58. In fifth place, up in lane 3, was Namarowski from St. Paul's. Heat number 4, lane 1, Megan Wisman. Lane 2, Abby Prue from Maryvale. From St. Mary's, Sydney Smith in 3. Lane 4, Sarah Eberly from NDP. Severn has Annika Jensen in 5. Bailey Jackson from Bryn Mawr in 6. Abigail Mudd from St. Paul's in 7. Olivia Boniface from Bryn Mawr in 8. And in 9 is IND's Nia Hines. Again, we look to the middle of the pool. In lane 4, Sarah Everly with the early lead. Followed closely in lane 6 by Bailey Jackson from Bryn Mawr. Turn at the first 50 keeps it the same with a push for second place from Abigail Mudd from St. Paul's. But it's still in 4, Eberly. In 6, Jackson. And then Mudd. And as we come to the end, the gap is closing. But it looks like it's still going to be in lane number 4, Sarah Eberly, 1:04.54 in second place. Lane number 6, Bailey Jackson from Bryn Mawr, 1:05.36 in third. St. Paul's, Abigail Mudd, 1:08.45 in fourth. Sydney Smith from St. Mary's. Heat number 5. In lane number 1, Christina Murtha from Mount DeSales. Julia Atherton from McDonough in lane 2. Michaela Harris in lane 3 from IND. Isabel Verheeren from Bryn Mawr in 4. Isabella Catanio in lane 5 from NDP. Nicole Brems in lane 6 from Roland Park. Kylie Swan in 7 from Mount DeSales. Emily Briggs in 8 from Roland Park, and Summer White from St. Mary's in 9. First to the turn in lanes 4 and 5 are Verheyen and Catania. But the whole group of these swimmers is very close, within half a body's length of each other. Into the first turn, we've got Verheyen in first from Bryn Mawr, Catania in second from NDP. Both turning in mid-30s. Coming home is lane number 4 from Bryn Mawr, Verheyen from Isabel Verheyen. In second place from NDP, Isabella Catania. And that's how they'll finish. Winning time, 102.20. In third place, Nicole Behrens from Roland Park, 104.58. In fourth place, Emily Briggs, 105.78 from Roland Park. In fifth place, that will be lane number 2. That will be Julia Atherton from McDonough, 106.57. Final heat in this championship finals. Mary Brooks from NDP in lane 1. McDonough has Anwin Byrne in lane 2. Mia Dobson also from McDonough in 3. IND has Ellie Scherer in 4. Megan Lee of McDonough in 5. In 6, we have Mary Dunsworth from Mount DeSales. NDP has Amber Smith in 7. Kendall Hooper in 8 from Mount DeSales. And in 9, Reagan Bodie. Seat time here, 57:35. Record time held by Megan Lee, 54:80, done in 2018, just last year. Looks like there's a scratch in lane number 6. That would be Mary Dunsworth from Mount DeSales. Megan Lee out in a 26.78. Almost looking effortless with a tremendous kick as she makes the turn to come back home. 3 body lengths ahead of the closest swimmer in lane 3. We have Mia Dobson, her teammate, and out in lane number 7 is Amber Smith. And so we have Megan Lee, 54.91. Smith from NDP, 58.14. Dobson from NDP, 58.23. Scherer from IND at 59.84. And in 5th place, Anwin Byrne, 100.25. 6th is Reagan Bodie from Archbishop Spalding at 103.04. 7th, Kendall Hooper from Mount DeSales at 103.16. And 8th, Mary Brooks from NDP, 104.33. So that takes us into our break for the awards of the 200 freestyle relay. We'll come back with the 100 breaststroke. 2 events left in this 2019 IAAM Championships. We look forward to seeing you in just a few moments. Okay, we're leading into the breaststroke. Okay, heat 1 of the breaststroke. In lane number 4, Mara Whites from IND. Then Royce Lapointe in lane 5. Kylie Labotier from Maryvale in lane 6. Then Sherry Zhao from Key in lane 7. At the 50-yard mark, they're all together. A slight lead by the swimmer from Key, Sherry Zhao, in lane 7. But as they come out of the turn, that's changing. And Kylie Labotier from Maryvale has a slight advantage at this point. Yeah, one. And coming down this stretch here, Labotier, Kylie will be most likely the winner of this heat. In second place now is Lapointe from IND. And yes, the final time for Labotier, 1:35.82. In second, Lapointe, 1:38.49. Third, Mara Whites for at 1:39.48. And Sherry Zhao, 1:40.87. Heat number 2. Heat number 2. Lane 1, Jenna Gavin. Lane 2, Katie Inman. Lane number 3, from Bryn Mawr, Lily Sheps. And lane number 4, Nicole Lazuski from St. Mary's. Lane number 5, Sam Parks from Key. In lane 6, we have Kat DeLorenzo from Maryvale. Her teammate, Jocelyn Jacobson, in 7. In 8, we have Andrea Reifkohl from Severn. In 9, we have Allison O'Brien from IND. The record for the conference in this is a 1:03.27. Set back in 2012, Jordan Surhoff was the swimmer that accomplished that. And the early lead out in lane number 5, Sam Parks from Key. Followed closely by Kat DeLorenzo from Maryvale in lane 6. Over in lane 1, Jenna Gavin from St. Paul's. Also looking strong. And out in lane number 9, Allison O'Brien, also doing well. Sam Parks pulling away in the middle of the pool, followed by Jenna Gavin in lane 1, and out in lane 9, Allison O'Brien. Sam Parks from Key, followed by Jenna Gavin from St. Paul's as they come in the final 25. Sam Parks finishing strong. Next to her, we have Kat DeLorenzo. In lane 1, Jenna Gavin. As we come to the wall, it's going to be, as it's called, Sam Parks from Key, 1:28.30. Kat DeLorenzo from Maryvale in second, 1:31.23. Jenna Gavin from St. Paul's with a 1:32.01. And Jocelyn Jacobson takes fourth. Heat number 3. In lane number 1, Sloan Butler from Key. Lindsay McCullough from Archbishop Spalding in 2. Claire Sprungle from St. Mary's in 3. Kate Alacones from St. Paul's in 4. Corlina Mazer from Mount DeSales in 5. Hannah Wickline from Spalding in 6. Hoth Dixon from St. Mary's in 7. Elizabeth McClellan from Bryn Mawr in 8. Lindsay King from Severn in 9. Swimmers on the blocks. Full pullouts, and we are out in lane number 6 with Hope Dixon taking, actually it was Hannah Wickline from Spalding taking an early lead. After the first turn, the entire group is pretty tight in the middle of the pool. Wickline still with just a little bit of a lead. Down in lane number 4, we have Kate Alicones also making a move from St. Paul's. Those two hold your lead